Retire those bomb jokes. Samsung's Galaxy Note 8, the follow-up to last year's best and most combustible flagship, is the best phone that the Korean company has ever made. It seems like we said that last year for the Note 7, and it was true then and it's still true now. Samsung's newest flagship blows most of the competition out of the water when it comes to things like display quality, usability, and camera performance, but a high price may give potential owners pause. It's the most expensive Android phone in the market right now, and the question is if it's really worth the price that Samsung is asking for. Hey guys, what's happening? Jamie here from Unbox, and this is our full review for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Samsung's obsession with curved displays is still evident in the Galaxy Note 8, though truthfully, if you've seen the S8 and S8 Plus, you already know what to expect with the new phone. The 6.3-inch Super AMOLED display looks as vibrant and as beautiful as ever. And before you scream S8 Plus with a stylus, Samsung has tweaked the design of the phone somewhat to make it stand out from its two previous flagships. The most notable change here is the twin 12-megapixel cameras stuck at the rear of the phone that allows you to take both wide-angle shots and 2x optical zoom close-ups, which is useful when you're visiting places like zoos that don't allow you to get close to the subjects. The S Pen is still alive and kicking in the Note 8, and all things considered, it's the same stylus that's found on the Note 7. That's not a bad thing, as the S Pen was already one of the best virtual writing implements last year. And this year, all the new features are found in the software. You can jot down notes directly on the screen without turning it on, translate words and currency on the fly, and even send off handwritten emojis and doodles via Messenger. Oh, it's also water resistant, just like the phone. The main draw for the Note 8 this year is the dual camera setup. Like we mentioned earlier, the phone has 12-megapixel rear cameras, one for general purpose shooting, and the other for portraits and zoomed in shots. While there's a ton of dual camera equipped smartphones nowadays, the Note 8 is the only one that has OIS technology packed into the secondary 2x zoom camera, which means you're generally getting blur-free shots when you're shooting with it. As far as picture quality goes, you can see for yourself. Photos taken with the Galaxy Note 8's camera are vivid and sharp, and we've yet to see another phone that has such a great automatic HDR mode as the one on the Note 8. The processor package is a little different depending on where you live, but if you're in Asia, you're getting Samsung's home-brewed Exynos 8895 octa-core processor along with 64GB of internal storage and 6GB of RAM. The phone is quite fast and zippy, which is what you'd expect from a flagship like it. New this year is the full implementation of Bixby, the company's AI assistant that's patterned after the efforts of Google and Apple. Bixby is capable of opening and running apps on the Note 8 for you for hands-free operation, but there are still a few apps it can't open by itself, like Spotify. Concerns about the Note 8's battery are valid given the explosive end of the device that preceded it. To this end, Samsung decided not to push its luck and simply stick a 3300 mAh battery inside of it to keep things simple. The drawback here is that the Note 8 is capable of reaching the end of the working day with a little left in the tank. Turn on performance mode, which switches the 6.3-inch QHD Plus display to the max, and there might not be enough juice left before you clock out at 6 p.m. The Note 8 is a great follow-up to last year's offering and builds on Samsung's successes won via their Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. But despite all of its standout features, potential buyers are probably gonna balk at the high 49,990 peso asking price, which makes the Galaxy Note 8 the most expensive Android flagship offered in the Philippines so far. If you're willing to pay for one of the best cameras and displays on a phone and can find a use for the stylus, then we say go for it. If not, then you might want to consider something else entirely. If you are interested in the Note 8, one of the best ways to get your hands on one is via a postpaid plan by one of the telcos. Smart is offering the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 at plan 2499 with a cash out of 1,000 pesos and a lock-in period of 30 months. And that's pretty much it for our full review for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. If you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on notifications. For all the latest tech news and reviews from the Philippines, make sure you head to unbox.ph. This is Jamie, and I'll see you next time.